Hello, hope you are doing well. So hopefully this stream is not gonna lose the connection like previous one. Hopefully. Just gonna check, see if everything is good. Gonna reload this. Yeah, hopefully you can hear me. I'm just gonna have to wait until I can actually see the chat here, but hopefully it will work soon. Just gonna try it out. Yeah, I think I'm good now. So yeah, basically today we're gonna take a look more on the Claude 3 Sonnet. So basically that's gonna be like the artifacts. And hello Kamal, nice to meet you. Yeah, just some different stuff. I wanna try more stuff on Claude 3.5 Sonnet. And that is basically gonna be it. I have some different things I wanted to try. Hello Ethan, hello Night Spider, nice to see you all. And the things I had planned was I want to try this to create this slot machine that has these real maths, and I want to do some physics stuff. Hello Frederick, nice to see you. Some physics stuff, and basically all is gonna be around this artifact we have on Claude 3 Sonnet, right? We might have to take something into VS Code Studio. We'll just have to wait and see. Hello, Sabi. Hello, Hodge. Atia. Hodge. That was a difficult name. Geneva, that's nice. Ataide. Nice to meet you. So while we just wait until we start with kind of the Claude part, I just wanted to, I did some upgrades on kind of my autocomplete here on VS Code Studio. Thanks Thirdman Tactics, appreciate it. Barnaba, will you cover the API? Yes, that's true facts. Yeah, we can take a quick look at the API. We can do that. And it's not so different from the other Claude APIs, but we might have a quick look. So yeah, while we wait before we start on Claude 3.5, just wanted to test a bit more like the updated autocomplete here. So this is the open source autocomplete, right? So let's just try to make an OpenAI call. Hello, Klaus. Thanks, no problem. So, okay, so we need OS. So this is running on CodeStrol. Grigor9, smash that like. Yeah, I would appreciate that. That's great. So let's also do some .env because I have my load environment variables from env file. Yes. So I don't know if you guys have tried out this this continue add-on here in VS Code Studio, where we can add these Ulama models. So I am running like my autocomplete now on so this is the tab autocomplete model on CodeStrol. So that is the 22B model from Mistral, and I really like it. But I also did download the DeepSeek V2, so I might try that later, we'll see. So what I like to do here is just do these comments, right? So let's do like a comment, fetch, fetch the API key. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit weird, but let's do something like this, right? And we need a client. I have it, but don't take advantage of it as much. Okay. I use Claude 3.5 with cursor. Okay, that's interesting. So how is the speed there, John? Is it pretty quick, I guess? What's your impression on Claude 3.5 Sonnet? I guess you say, since you say banger, I guess you're pretty happy. Hello, Drogo. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I've been trying out some live streaming. I think it's interesting. I kind of like it so far. Yeah, very quick indeed. 3.5 Sonnet. Yeah, I guess you need an API key for that. Codium. Yeah, I've heard of that. Have someone tried out? I think it's called Super Maven or something. I also heard good things about that. So let's do client. Okay. Yeah, you can see there are some bugs here, but we can fix those. Right, something like this. And let's do a function to chat with OpenAI or something. Def. Let's see what it comes up with here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I see there's some bugs here though. Something like this. And let's do 4.0. Yeah, that's correct. And let's do like test the function chat with OpenAI. Okay. Who won the World Series in 2020? That should work, right? So let's try this. Cursor nails everything, simplicity with all the features, including code-based review. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Cursor. I might have to look that up. Yeah, that's true. I don't know how it worked anyway. That was a bit strange. Do you use the Ulama model auto updater? I've added it to my store form, and updating models has never been easy. No, I haven't tried that. Hello, Loki. Nice to see you back here. It's a VS Code fork. You can use any model with that. Okay. Cursor. Yeah, I have to test that. Okay, so let's say, yeah, this was fine. Let's say we wanted to use the, what do you call it? Chat with OpenAI function in a true loop, right? To have a conversation. So that is basically while true. Yeah, this looks fine. So let's clear this. Clear. Cursor, yeah. Is that in like the extensions here? Cursor. There's a lot of cursor here. Yeah, I can check that after the stream. That's interesting. Hello? Okay, it's a fork. Yeah, I see it. So yeah, this chat is working. I don't know how good you can see this, but yeah, it's fine. Okay. VS Code presets are imported. Okay. I need a Py script. Hello world. So this is without memory, right? So let's say if we wanted to use the chat function to Loki, we're gonna go to Claude 3.5 Sonnet, but I just wanted to give it like a few minutes before we start there, since that was kind of the title of the stream. So use the chat OpenAI function to true loop to have a conversation with OpenAI. Include a list, so to store the conversation history, so we can keep the context. So let's say we wanted to do that, right? Yeah, so it has to be something like this. We can store in conversation history. We can just append it, right? Do we append the user? Yeah, let's try that. We have our own Python package, also Web Scout. Okay. So let's try this one. Hello. I need a Py script. I don't know. Print hello world. Hello, Flash. Coming out of another stream. Okay, that's cool. Welcome. No problem. So we're gonna head over to chat Claude 3.5 Sonnet now, I think. So let's ask if this is what was my first question. Yeah. Hello, I need a Python script. Yeah, so that is a very easy way to kind of keep the context if you create like a simple chatbot, right? Hey, Christopher. Just make a conversation list and just append. You can also set like a limit if you wanted to do that. I don't know how many people you have done this, but it's very effective. So we are going to head over to Claude 3.5 Sonnet now. We're just gonna play around with the artifacts part. So I think we're gonna start with a slot machine. So I was thinking about, I just wanted to see what kind of maths we can include in this. So I think we need to, I just want to start with kind of the prompt here on Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So I was thinking, I kind of want to create this slot machine that, like I said, where the math is real and we can actually play it. So I did some quick research and there's something called RTP that the casinos use. So we can look it up here. So what is RTP in slot machines? Have you used the open source Camelon by Meta? Alemi asked. No, I haven't tried it yet, but that's the multimodal version, right? You can do images and text input. So like a modern online slot machine or classic. I think it's just going to be very classic. It's not going to be so high. The UI is not going to be so difficult, but I kind of want the math to work. 92% RTP is the average. Okay, that's pretty cool. So Night Spider was testing the artifacts yesterday. Pretty neat. But it's way better in Cursor since you can easily test the code as Sonnet iterates on it. Okay, I'll have to look into that. No, I didn't include my face today in the livestream thumbnails. I just tried some different stuff. So if we see here, like in the context of slot machines, RPT, stands for return to player. It's a percentage that indicates how much money wagered on slot machines is expected to be paid back to players over time. The RTP is the key metric used by players to gauge the fairness and potential profitability of a slot machine. So if the slot machine has an RTP of 95%, it means that for every $100 wagered, the machine is expected to return $95 in the long run, right? So that's the long-term average. So the house is house edge. So this means if you play slot machines long enough, you will always lose. I guess people knew that. Can confirm NO says cursor is sick with his LLM add-on. Okay, that's cool. Hello, Mohammed. Hello, Junior Coder 12. Nice to see you from Twitch. I just started a Twitch channel, so glad to see someone coming in from there too. That's cool. So if you want the maths to be accurate, RTP is normally based on playing 10,000 games. Yeah, okay. Cool. So that is kind of the idea we want for our slot game, right? Hello, Pure Science. Nice to see you again. How can we find your Twitch? Give me a second. I can link the Twitch here. I haven't really announced that, I guess. So I can link it here if people prefer Twitch. It's this URL. So that's cool. Flash Webby, you made a game? Yeah, that was yesterday's video, I guess. Hello, Winchi. So today we're gonna try to make a slot machine, but what I wanted to do is kind of get the math correct. Follow on Twitch. Okay, thanks. That's cool. So let's start with the prompt here. So I think we're probably not gonna be able to one-shot this, but I kind of wanted to do the prompt right. So I think I'm just gonna start. I want to create, let's say, a slot machine. We're gonna do like JavaScript, React. It's gonna be pretty simple, the UI, right? At least we start with that. I guess we could, in theory, add on sprites and do like a more complex part on the UI, but for now, I think we're just gonna focus on kind of getting the math correct and see if that's gonna work, because we have symbols and emojis and stuff we can use, I guess. So on a higher level, let's do it like this. I want the slot machine to work like this. Let's say, how many symbols should we have? I want, let's say 6 symbols or something. That'd be pretty cool. Hey Chris, this sounds fun. Build a slot game called 100 or Nothing, 5 per spin. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Super sticker. Did you just sponsor something? I can't really see the chat, Pure Science. But that's cool. Thanks, mate, if you did buy something like that. Wish I could confirm that. Can I use rag and function calling methods together? Yeah, you should be able to do that, I think. Not together, but you can do it like separately, I think. Let me know what you just did, Pure Science, in the chat, because I can't really see it here on the restream. That sticker part. I want 6 symbols, so let's do like, I don't know, what's lemon? Isn't that like a casino symbol? I want a cherry, maybe. And like, we need a watermelon. He donated 19.99. Wow, thanks, man. Appreciate it. That's too much, to be honest. But thanks a lot. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the support, man. Yeah, really appreciate that. That's great. Cool. Thanks. So if you have any ideas for the slot machine, just let me know here, because I'm just thinking out loud. And we need the 7s, of course. Let's do 7s. Let's do diamonds. Isn't that like a casino symbol? And let's do wilds. So lemons, that's gonna be lowest paid symbol, I guess. I guess the cherry and the lemon can be the same symbol. The watermelon can be second lowest paid symbol, I guess. Yeah, thanks, man. That's great, pure science. Really appreciate it. Normally, you would have ace, queen, J, wild, and 3 premium symbols. Yeah, you can do that. But let's just make it a bit simpler now. I just want to do this. We can start with this, and then we can see. Third. I don't know how to name. It doesn't really matter. Third highest paid symbol. And let's just do something like this. We could have a jackpot too, but that's fine. So let's do something like this. So create a clean slot machine interface you interact, 3 spinning wheels, random symbols. Yeah. So what I wanted to do was just to leave Claude Sonnet. I'm not gonna instruct how it's gonna do the UI. I just want to kind of start with the maths and kind of how I want kind of everything set up, because we need to include all the symbols and how many different variations we have, I think, if we're gonna get the math correct. Hello, 2Rail Nations. Wow. Whoa, did someone donate some memberships? Wow, thanks, Dreaming Computer. That's just awesome. That's just great for the community. A big shout out to Dreaming Computer for gifting 5 memberships. That's just awesome. That means welcome everyone to the membership. If you actually want the perks, just send me an email and say a big thanks to Dreaming Computer for gifting those members. Thanks, man. That's great. That's awesome, man. So everyone who got the membership, just send me an email if you want access to the Discord community and the GitHub. You find the email on my YouTube about page. So let's add some more basic information. So the user, let's say, start with 1,000 coins or something. The user can set any bet amount per spin, I guess. And what else do we need? It should be pretty simple. So we have kind of, I think we want, let's add a more, the wild symbol can combine, I guess, with all other symbols to form a winning combination. Something like this. So the user starts with 10,000 coins, set the bet amount per spin. I think we can just start it with this. This seems pretty simple, right? And on a lower level, we want the slot machine to have realistic maths. Here are some here are an example of the maths of a slot machine with 95%, or did someone say 92% RTP, return to player? Okay, so let's just grab this. Let's grab this part. And I want to go to ChatGPT. Let's try to figure out the maths here. So here is the info for my slot machine, right? I want to calculate the realistic maths for a slot machine with 92% RTP. So let's see what we can get back here. So we kind of have our 6 symbols, pay lines. Okay, I don't know if you need that, but that's fine. Symbol frequencies. So this is going to give us a code. I kind of just wanted some explanation, more of like an overview of the maths. So let's stop this. I want give me an example of no code. We only want the math part, I think. So this is going to be a part of our prompt on Claude 3. So we're going to try to one-shot this. Symbols and their values, the slot machine. Possible winning combinations and their probabilities. Isn't that very low, right? Okay, so we have the wild combinations. It's a bit buggy. Hello, Part. Nice to see you again. Make the math 92% RTP. Okay, so this seems all over the place. I did actually... We need to balance the probabilities. Maybe I'm not being too... Realistic maths for a slot machine with 92. %R2P. Calculate the maths for slot machine. Let me just see what happens when we do like this. Expected value. Probability distribution. Example probability distribution. Yeah, this seems more realistic, right? So this is kind of what I was looking for. Yeah. Been playing with Claude this morning and I have no idea how to code, but built an SEO content creation app that has a template function, keyword analysis, and AI content articles. That's cool, citizen. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So are you just running it locally or just are you gonna deploy it in production? So let's just try with this now. We gotta get moving here, right? So let's just bring all of this here into our prompt and let's just copy this and let's get going here. So let's head over to Claude, paste in our prompt, and let's see what happens. We can do this. Local at the moment, okay. Okay, so you can see here, yeah, we got our symbols, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna use emojis. Okay, so we have some kind of slot machine here, I guess. So we have a balance. I hope my face is not in the way here. Let me see. I could probably move the camera down here or something. So let me know if you see that. So let's try it. So we can spin. Okay, so it is working. Let's see if we can win. Okay, so we won, but how did you won wild? You won 50 coins. That is not correct. So let's do a screenshot of that because I want to try that out too. The app has a nice interface, just some JSON stuff, but like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing. That's true. That's pretty cool. Dive more into it and learn it. That could be a good idea, right? So let's check this now. So let's screenshot this. Let's copy our game here and let's ask about this. This paid out 50 coins, but I don't see a winning combination using the wild. The winning combination must be 3 of the same symbols or 1 wild and 2 symbols or 2 wilds and 1 symbol, right? So let's see if we can fix that. Okay. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of this kind of loading some part of our code to the side. So it doesn't really affect, it kind of shrinks down on the UI part here. Hello, Mehmetan. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Okay, so let's try this slot again. So let's just bet 10 for now. And let's spin it. because we need the wilds to... Okay, so we didn't win. Let's see if we get a wild here now. I don't know how long I can play this without winning, but I'm just losing. When I used Claude 3.5, it picked up on a request I had from conversations before, also understood my intent for the application. Cool. What was your application ID, Mexican? This is impossible to win on. Let's up our bet a bit. Let's do 50 coins per spin. I can't win anything. What a bad slot machine. Oh my god. It was an AI React landing page. Cool. Losing money, yeah. Okay, so let's double check the math of this. So let's copy our code. And yeah, we can... okay, so I can show you kind of the anthropic playground now. And we can ask about this. So this is kind of the anthropic playground. So we can pick a model here. So we can do 3.5 Sonnet, right? We can set our temperature. We can set max tokens. And we have some other cool stuff too. We can set our system prompt. You are a math and logic programmer with expertise in computing, in computer science. So let's ask, so here is my code for a slot machine. So this is the playground for Anthropic. Does the math look like 92% return to player? So now it's kind of calculating our winning odds here. Here it says the calculation shows the structure of the RTB to around 200%. I doubt that. So let's ask GPT-4o the same. Yeah, you should never gamble. You will always lose, right? In the end. So let's ask GPT-4 here and see if we can use the code interpreter. Here is my slot machine code. Okay, so I guess we kind of had that. So let's see if this can use code interpreter to calculate. This is also trying to calculate the math. Just seems impossible to win on this machine. I can't seem to win. So there must be something wrong. Okay, so GPT-4o is using Python here to try to find out our probability for winning. I like that it's using emojis in the Python code. So it says that our RTP is 211%. Let's rewrite the code to have an RTP of, let's do 95%. You have lost over $200. Yeah, that's true. 0%. I guess we could improve the UI here a bit. Let's bet 100 coins per spin. Still, I can't win. It's impossible. So let's try the GPT-4 code. So I don't know if you watched my Claude video from yesterday. It was really fun and easy to kind of include these sprites and music and stuff into your game. I kind of like that. That was very fun to play around with. Okay, so let's try the GPT-4 code here. So let's just copy that and see. My suggestions for changing the code. Implement this, please. What is this just using for random? Yeah, I'm not quite sure. That might help with your workspace prompt. Yeah, I've seen that workspace part. That's pretty cool. So let's say what Claude says here. Updated the payouts. So let's try it now and see if we can actually win some coins. It's impossible to win. Am I having bad luck, or is this a code issue? Seems to be a code issue, if you ask me. It's fast at generation. I think it's faster than Grok. Yeah, the speed of 3.5 is great. This doesn't work. I think we're just gonna start all over again. So let's take our prompt here from what we created. Create a new chat. Let's do slot machine second attempt. Paste in our prompt. And let's see if this is gonna work. It's definitely not 92%. No, I can see that. But let's try again and see if we get exactly the same. The UI is a bit different. Now we got big lemons. We got 4 reels now. Oh, this was a bug. Look how many reels we got. Okay, this is wrong. We only want 3 reels. Use the math example to calculate 92% RTP for 3 reels and the 6 symbols. Yeah, and the balance is just resetting, right? Oh, it's working, I guess. Well, let's try this. So I'm pretty happy with the speed of this. I'm not sitting here just waiting. Okay, so it looks like we have 3 symbols now. That's better. And can we actually win? I guess we won something there. I just want to win something. That should be a prize, right? So let's ask for that. Paste. So one thing I noticed, we can only upload 5 images. Okay, so I did win on this. Yeah, I think I did, to be honest, because I'm not 980. Yeah, you can see now we won something. Let's add a feature that informs the player that they won on a spin and how much they won. Certainly, let's add a feature to imported wins. We can write, yeah, we can try that. So I think I'm gonna try, it's gonna be in upcoming weeks, and try to make a bigger game project. So I kind of want to make this 2D side scroller game, what you call it. And I kind of want to add some sprites. And it's not gonna be Mario, but something like that. Just to get a hold of how can we actually work on a slightly bigger game or project using 3.5. So that's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm probably gonna document that on like a video or something. So just a bit bigger scale of a game and see what can we actually do. Okay, so let's see now if we get... Okay, so big win, you want 20 coins. Okay, so that's an error, right? Why did we win here? So let me do a screenshot. I kind of want to see how good the 3.5 is at interpreting screenshot as contexts. I got this combo of symbols. It says I won 20 coins, but that was not a winning combo, is it? Okay, I see. I can maybe move the camera. Where's the best part to move the camera? Maybe up here, I think. That's better. Thanks for that. I found it pretty good with screenshots when I was having error issues with my code. Yeah, that's cool. So let's see now. You're absolutely right. The symbol shown on cherry lemon or kind. Based on a rule earlier, 3 of a kind will be a big win with the payout. Whoa. And the wild symbol could combined. So let's try it now. Would you like to provide an updated version? Yes. Correct this issue. Top right. Okay, I can do that. I can also make it a bit smaller like this. Doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so see if we can fix this now. Small win. I didn't kind of want to spend too much time on this slot game. I just wanted to see if we can actually get the math to work here. And then I kind of want to move on to some physics stuff. But let's see now. This is horrible. This is even worse than the first version. I guess the... Why is this giving me a small win? Did it change up the rules or something? Is this free Claude Sonnet? I'm actually running the pro version now. So no, this is not the free version. But I think we're just gonna scrap this. I can actually show you. I tried to do like a slot machine earlier today. Let's see if we can find that one, because that seemed to work a bit better. So that was kind of my first attempt, and I think I tried just this one, I think. Maybe not this one. So we have these versions. This is pretty cool. So I tried this earlier today. And here you can see I tried to add on the second version with sprites. But this was kind of my best attempt. So I think this worked a bit better. Because here I could sometimes win. But it's just spinning, right? So let's bet 100 coins. And I think, okay, so here we won, right? I think I actually got up to like 20,000 coins or something. 1,200. Pro version has 5x higher rate limits, but the feature is available to all. Yeah, that's true. I see through. You can try it out, but it's... yeah, there's a lot of limits. Okay, so yeah, there's some bugs here too. But I think I want to move on to something I wanted to try, and that was do some physics. Because when I was doing kind of the game yesterday, I noticed that was really fun to create this physics stuff. Alright. So let's do a prompt for this. So let's scrap our slot prompt. So what I wanted to try was this stick man. So I want a box where I can do some simulations, right? On a high level. It should be... let's start with some balls or something, steel balls or eggs, I don't know. Drop 10 balls from, I don't know, 5 meters. I don't know what's that, it's in feet or something, but maybe 10 feet. Let's do balls. The ground is concrete or something. The box has a 3x4 or something. Canvas, we can call it that. A button to drop the balls, and we want a button to reset the balls. And we want some kind of gravity switch. An input field, maybe an input field, I don't know, to change the percentage of gravity. So let's try that. On a lower level, the balls should be something like Tetsuin, right? Hello, I was able to make an D&D AI different roles. D&D, that's Dungeons and Dragons, right? Sometimes when I ask for description for movement, relative distance to obstacles, it gives me a symbol map. Although not very good. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I can keep that in mind. Let's do that. I can think about it. Should be what kind of material? Let's just do steel. And I don't know, 500 grams. Let's do 1 kilogram each. The gravity should be the same as on Earth. The height of the drop should be 5 meters. The balls must have a collision detection system that reflects reality. Let's just try that. Create this simulation box in a React in JS React. I want to try that and see where that could start us. Right. So this is going to be a one-shot prompt. So if you were late to the stream, basically we are just testing out the artifacts feature of Claude 3.5 Sonnet, just to see what can we actually do with it. Yeah, so this was pretty good instruction following. We have some kind of balls here, and we have the gravity percentage. So what if we press drop balls? They fell quite short, slowly. I don't know how high that was. That was a bit strange. What if you put gravity to 200%? We can't do that. 50%. So this was strange. 50. Now it's even slower, so I guess it's working somewhat. Let's try to iterate on this. This was very slow. And the steel balls are kinda stuck in each other. Improve this to make it more fluent. Moon physics, yeah. I tried to make this stickmans. So you can see here, we get some consts here. So Earth gravity, we have the ball mass, that's 1 kilogram. Coefficient of restitution for steel on concrete. So that's pretty cool. Is that the rebound part, I guess? So let's see now. Okay, that's better, but it's so slow. So that's very slow. I don't know how to fix that. I guess we could amp up the gravity. Does it have a rebound effect? I guess so. Make it more chaos unrealistic with collisions and random movements. Yeah, this was a bit too structured, if you ask me. Yeah, Dylan, that's a good suggestion. Can artifact create ping pong game with good physics? Okay, we can try that. That's a cool idea, right? A ping pong game. Okay, so here we got more spread out chaos. Okay, so we have some kind of collision detection here, I guess. But why are they sticking to the wall like... There's something wrong here with the physics engine. What is going on here? Okay, so that was better. We can try the ping pong game with good physics. That might be a bit easier. That was a good idea. So let's try to write the prompt for that. I want to create that's gotta be like a vertical ping pong game, I guess. Vertical. Just do ping pong game. Ping pong game with real physics on a high level. The user can play against the computer. Let's call it AI. Just a normal ping pong game. First to 10 points win. Lower level. Create realistic physics for the game. Add a slider where the user can affect the gravity of the ball. Let's see where this takes us. So let's start a new chat here in Claude. And let's do ping pong, right? Ping pong. Let's try this prompt. Have you tried writing your own prompts and then running it through Anthropic's prompt generator? To be honest, I haven't played too much around with that prompt generator because I just signed up for the Claude UI. I've just been using the API version of Claude before. Okay, so this seemed to work. The gravity is... the ball is just gonna be on the ground. Okay, so this is not a fun game. What's the point in this? Whoa, okay, so he made a mistake there. Can you see this? Let's turn down the gravity even more. Okay, so if we turn off the gravity, how can I get the ball? Because now there's 0 gravity. That doesn't work. Ball is off the canvas. Okay, so not the best ping pong game. But let's try to fix it. Okay, this was a bit difficult. Remove the slider. And the gravity, please. Because this was a bit too hard, right? We can't really play the game, but let's try to add some other stuff to the game. The prompt generator is in the dashboard section of the API page. I tried it for your slot machine prompt. I made a nice one with animations, and in one shot, the payout was wrong. Lol. Okay, yeah, I might check that out. Okay, so this is more of a normal ping pong game, right? This looks good. This is working. It's very smooth. I like the animation part here. Let's see if we can get a point. The AI looks very good here. It does. I don't even know if I can get a point here. Okay, let's try to add some good. Let's add some power-ups. So what do we want to do for power-ups? We might wanna add some floating. The AI is a pro, yeah. It's very good. Floating power-ups that players can hit and get a big boost. Let's make it very open, and let's see what yeah, speed power-up, angle change, that's a good idea. But let's see what Sonnet comes up with here if we give it like a very open prompt here. Add some floating powers the player can hit and get a big boost. Different power-ups. Let's just try that and see. I just want to be surprised what kind of power-ups we get. Grow paddle, shrink opponent. Okay, that was a good idea. So we can kind of see it here in the code, right? Speed up, grow paddle, shrink opponent. So yellow, green, and red. That was kind of a good idea. But will it work though? Okay, so we can see the power-ups here. How can we... Oh, I was close. Okay, so I got the yellow one. What did that do? Basically nothing. They don't seem to work. There's something happening, but... Okay, so the power-ups don't work, so let's try to fix that. The power-ups don't have any effect on the game now. Check that and fix the issues. Write full new code. Sound like breakout. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can actually make those power-ups work here. Really smooth gameplay though, when I tried it. I guess it's not the hardest game. It looks a bit faster now. That's good. Let's see if I can catch a power up here. Whoa, this is going fast now. God. Okay, so now you can see the power up work. I saw the AI got a big paddle. I don't know how he got it though, but. So maybe one of those was speed up. Yeah, I think that. Oh, I got a small paddle. Okay, so you can see the power ups are working now. So that was pretty cool. So I think the green one is a speed up. No, now I got a big paddle. But still, I don't know if we can actually. I think the AI is cheating. So here was the speed up. Okay, that was pretty good. Now I got the large paddle. Okay, I got a point. Yeah, this was working pretty good. Kind of fun game, actually. Kind of enjoyed it. Okay, so I got the small paddle. So the red power up is a negative. So you want to avoid the red one. Yeah, it is quite fun camo. Okay, so now the AI got a small paddle and I got the point. So it is working as intended. And the yellow one is speed up, so when you collect a lot of those, the ball goes faster. But that's not a power up, that's kind of... Okay, so I got the... Okay, so I'm back to 3 points now. Okay, so I had a small paddle. That didn't last long. Okay, so noise on hit goes up in pitch when the ball speeds up. Should we try to do that? How can I stop it? Let's just do it like this. What about adding delay to the AI from a random scale of time? Adding a delay to the AI from a random scale of time. Okay, so if we're gonna do noise on hit, we might have to bring this game into VS Code then. Should we try to add some sound effects? We could do that. Space physics, yeah. It could be cool to try to do like a quick... So let me open a new folder here in VS Code. And it shouldn't take too long. So let's just do terminal and let's do create a React app here. So let's do npx create app. Let's call it ping pong, right? Let's copy this, right? That was not what I wanted to do. So let's run it again. Ping pong. Okay, good. We can add some other effects, Dennis. We can do that. But I just want to bring it over to VS Code. Okay, good. Let's bring this to VS Code. I ran the command. So I've been really enjoying the step-by-steps you kind of get from Claude 3.5. It's been really on point, everything I wanted to do in this step-by-step way. So it must be kind of trained on a lot of instructions and chain of thought and stuff, I think. Seems like that at least. Okay, so let's cd into ping pong. Let's clear this and let's, yeah, we can up our app.js here, right? Something like this. Let's see if we can take this. So pingponggame.js, right? So just go to source, create a new file, pingponggame. And let's grab our code here, right? Let's paste it in, save that. Okay, didn't have to paste the full code here, but that's fine. App CSS for styling. So let's try it now. Is this gonna work? Okay, so we got kind of the full screen here. So so we are missing some borders. But it's fine. I guess the borders are the paddle. So let's say we wanted to do some sound effects now. So let's just leave that. Go back to Claude. And let's do, great. I want to implement some sound effects when the ball hits the paddles. Let's call it ball hit or something .mp3. Can you update my code for this? I will add the mp3 file to the public folder, right? Okay, so let's head over to 11 Labs. Just gotta put my headset on. I'm gonna do dark mode here. It's bright as hell. And let's do the sound effects. Let's do ping pong hit or something. So let's find a cool sound for this. I like this one. I hope it's not too loud. Let me see here. I might be a bit loud. Let me know if that was crazy loud. Okay, so let's download this. Ping pong. Let's find my folder. What did I call it? Live to ping pong. So let's put this into our public, right? The third one is better. Which one was that? Yeah, I kind of agree, Brenda. That sounds more like a ping pong hit. This was a bit too much. Yeah, I agree. So let's replace that. Public, replace. Okay. Let's go back here and I think we need to rename this to, what did I want to call it in my code? Ball hit. Okay. Rename ball hit. Okay. So let's try to copy that. Let's go to our ping pong game. Oh, that was wrong. Sure, it's this one, right? Okay. We might actually need. So we got the border now at least. I don't hear any sounds, so let's check that. Did it work? I guess it's working. Cool. What do you think about Claude AI so far compared to the others? I'm really impressed by Claude 3 Sonnet. It's super smooth to work with. It's quick. Oh god. Okay, so I guess the sound here was a success. Let's create some background music for a game, right? I liked when it's speed up. Oh god. Okay, so I kind of lost here. So let's go to Suno. And let's do great. That worked perfect. Alright. Now let's add a background sound, background music for the game. Let's call it music.mp3. I will add the music.mp3 to our public folder. So let's go to Suno and create some music. So yesterday I did this prompt. That was pretty good. So we might want to do that again. How about if you can decide which more direction and angle the ball will bounce based on the relative center of your paddle? Yeah, that's a good idea. Because now I think I can't really, there's no skill based. All I can do is just move it. I'm gonna start on quite low volume here for the music. So let's listen to a few of these. The stream is it's usually about a couple of hours. I'm not 100% sure what you mean, but no, we are doing a game, so I'm just gonna pick some music. Flash. Okay, maybe that was a bit too much. Let's try a few more. So this is the one I picked yesterday. No, I'm just picking some music for the game. Pretty nice. Maybe with disco background. Yeah. Let's just do this one. I don't really care. Okay, so we have to, this has to continue processing. But we can do this one. So let's go back to our code here. So let's see what it, whoa. Here are the changes I made to implement the background music. So I added a music ref using useRef to create an audio object, yeah. So we have a const music ref, and we're gonna do music mp3. So we add a state to keep whether the music is playing, use effect hook to set up the play in a loop, that's great. I kind of want to control the volume. Add a volume control, or add a line of code to set the volume. And let's just write the full new updated code for ping pong game.js. So let's check back on Suno here now. It's not really completed yet, so let's give it a few more seconds. The message limits are low. Yeah, I know. But next is, yeah, I know we don't have unlimited messages. That's kind of was my takeaway from yesterday's video. Even though you are paying $20 a month, it's a bit annoying running out of limit, right? But yeah, I guess there's nothing we can do. Okay, so this looks fine. So let's copy this. Let's go back to our game here. And let's find the volume part here. So volume, set the volume to 50%. So let's start at like 25% volume. I think that's fine. So let's go to Suno. This is almost done now. We can download our music file. So have someone seen like how many requests you actually have to Claude 3 Sonnet, 3.5 Sonnet? I think you have on ChatGPT 4.0, you have like 80 or something requests per 3 hours or something. But I haven't seen any numbers here on Claude 3.5. Still processing. So kind of slow here. That's fine. It's like 45 messages in 3 hours. Okay. I guess 45 is okay then. It's not horrible. I remember when we first got GPT-4, I think you had like, was it 20, 15 or 20 messages? Maybe that was an hour or something. Use the API instead. Yeah, I have the API. So if I kind of run out of something, I can always go here, right? But the annoying part is that we kind of have all our context here. Can you suggest the best coding LLM for website UI? Website UI. That has to be kind of maybe CodeStrawl from Mistral. Maybe brainstorm and do first versions with something like free GPT-4. Yeah, I see through. That's a good idea, right? Instead of using all your requests on 3.5 Sonnet, you can maybe use like the free version first of GPT-4.0, or you can do some open source, or yeah, like you said, Gemini 3.5, and then kind of take all the context over to Sonnet and kind of try to build something. Okay, so this was very slow, so let's refresh this. Still working on the track I wanted. Let's try. It's almost complete. So that was a bit annoying. Okay, so now we got it. So let's download this song, MP3. Pixel Dreams. So let's change the name. Let's change the name to music. Let's put it in our public folder, right? XC, I develop chat logs for brainstorming and develop ideas. Then I send large document chat logs into these limited models to develop specific without wasting on requests. Yeah, that's a great way to do things, right? Like if you kind of want to save, or you have a lot of stuff you need to do, I think like this model routing, or what they're calling it, like not doing every single thing with the biggest models is a great idea. Did I actually copy this? I kind of forgot. So yeah, I did, because I set the music volume right. So let's refresh this now. Okay, so we have the music. It's a bit loud though. Is it very loud? The music. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the music. Will the music play in a loop? Yeah, I think it will. Okay, so that was pretty successful. Let me just stop this. Yep, it's loud. Okay, sorry. We can also go into the code. We can change volume. Let's set it to like 10%. I struggle a bit with this yesterday too. Okay, so let's set it to 10%. But like someone said, let's add some more skill to this. Let's do... okay, good. Music is working. Let's add some more skills to the game. A bit loud. Sorry about that. Yeah. It's fine here. Okay. Change the angle of the ball when the ball impact is all the way out on the paddle, making it harder for the opponent to predict where the ball will go. Can you implement this and write the full new updated code? What if the paddles were arcs instead of bars? We can try to add arc paddles. We can do that. Let me just do this, and then we can try to do the arc. You can also maybe make the ball curve based on speed and direction. Oh, that's a cool idea too. Okay, so let's start with the paddle hitbox here, and then we can try to do curved paddles, and we can also try to do spin and curve on the ball. That should be a good challenge for Sonnet, right? So let's see. This implementation is gonna be when we hit the edge of the paddle, right? then we should okay, so let's refresh. Then we should get like a different angle. So let me try. Okay, it seems to work. Okay, so I scored a point there. I'm trying to hit the edge of the paddle now. Okay, so 2-0 to me. That's good. Yeah, this is working. Because I see I get a different angle now when I hit the edge of the paddle. So this is more skill based now. Oops. Okay, nice. But let's try to add some spin to the ball. Okay, so it bugged out here. This is why you test edge cases, right? Okay, so let's try to add some spin. Have you Hey, sorry to bother you, but I was wondering if Claude is capable of making something like ChatGPT. Sorry, this is not relevant to the game. No problem, Saki. Relevant to ChatGPT. Making something like it. Do you mean like from scratch? That must be... I think that involves machine learning, so... I don't think so. Breaking it down into more scripts, focus, sessions, response. Yeah. XC. Like I said in the beginning of the stream, I'm looking into doing like a more bigger project with the kind of the design you're describing, creating more scripts and kind of breaking it down, implementing like a bigger 2D game or something like that. That would be pretty cool to try. Tennis or badminton game. I have an idea, but it's a bit complex. You can add an ML to it so that it learns at the place. Yeah. There's a lot of videos on YouTube on people using like these machine learning libraries to... I think I've seen make this stickmans try to walk, and these cars, I think it's there's a car game, trying to make the best time. That's pretty cool. But now let's try to... great. Now let's make the paddles into an arc and add spin on the ball when it hits an angle on the arc paddle. Implement this and write the full new code. Trackmania. That's correct, Mustafa. That was what I was thinking about. Have you watched those videos? Those are super cool. And they kind of show, if you have a great data set, what you can do with machine learning, right? Imagine AR glasses with hard badminton game with power-ups. Yeah, I would play that too. Okay, so let's try to make our paddles into like a slight arc, and let's see if we get some spin on the ball. So that's kind of upping the difficulty. Hello, Kamal. Welcome as a member. Nice to see that. Just send me an email if you want the perks, like the GitHub access and the Discord membership. So everyone that has joined today as a member, welcome. If you want access to the Discord and stuff, just send me an email. You can find the email on my YouTube page on the About section. Okay, so let's try out this now. So let's copy the new code. Let's go back here. I might have to check the volume again. I forgot to. That's fine. So we compile with one error and one warning. But let's see what. Okay, so we have some errors here. State is not defined. So let's see if we can debug. Or maybe we should look it up here. Just for fun, let's paste in this here the errors. This is a bit of a waste of requests. I kind of know that. But just fun to see what debugging skills Claude 3.5 Sonnet has, right? Sorry to backtrack you. I don't have a programming background. I'm working on it. Okay, that's cool. But watching your ChatGPT video, many different functionalities. Yeah, did you look at the ChatGPT library? They have some kind of functions you can, how would you say it? Set these different emotions in the responses, right? But creating a ChatGPT model from scratch, that's a big task, right? Then you have to train the model, you need data sets, you need compute. Yeah, that's a big task. Okay, so let's see if we can actually do some debugging here with Sonnet 3.5. If not, we're just gonna revert and do one thing at a time. Save that. Did it compile? Okay, so we compile with no errors now. Okay, so we have the arcs. Okay, so they are a bit weird, but very strange paddles. God. Is it bugged out again? So let me screenshot this. And let's do this. Oh God. The AI is very nice, yeah. Forehand and backhand. Okay, so let's paste in this screenshot. And let's say these paddles look very strange. Let's make the arc more of a banana. Left player should have the arc facing the right player and vice versa, right? Implement this, set the volume 2.01 and write the full new code. Hello Flashwebby, can someone tell me, is it just me or the Twitch stream showing black? Okay, that might be it. I don't have any experience with Twitch, so that's a bit annoying. I will look into that for the next stream, Flashwebby, if the stream is black or it's down. But thanks for noticing me. I will take a look at the replay and see what happened. Okay, so let's see if we can actually change up the paddle size here. And I think then our game should be pretty complete, right? I have a few more things I wanted to take a quick look at today. So hopefully we can complete this. So let's copy that. Have you tried using DeepSeek Coder? Yeah, wicked Jetto. That is one of the things I wanted to just take a quick look at, because I pulled it. Okay, so the volume is 10. So I actually pulled DeepSeek Coder v2 today. So I thought we can give it like a quick... I don't have like a big test, anything lined up, but let's take a look at it. Okay, so these are better paddles, right? I like this. That's a good angle. This is a bug. Okay, so we have some issues here with the canvas. Yeah, Flash, I will fix the Twitch stream, if you like that. Next stream. I think it's a bit slow. I kind of want to speed up the game a bit, right? Speed up the game by 30%, please. Write full new code. Okay, so someone mentioned DeepSeek, right? V2. A strong, economical, efficient mixture of expert language models. So I heard great things about this, but I haven't really tested it out myself. Music is great. Yeah, it's generated by Suno. We just did it. It's pretty cool. So they have this 16B model. That's what I downloaded. I don't know if the articles I read was referring to the big model, but I pulled the small one. I don't have any great tests for it now, but we can see if we can get it up and running and give it a small test. Right? The new paddles don't shrink. Okay, I didn't notice that. Yeah, that might be. So I took a quick look here at the DeepSeek V2. They have some pretty good results, to be honest. I was wondering where it was placed compared to CodeStroll, but I couldn't really see a comparison. So that was a bit annoying. I always thought DeepSeek was a coding model. Maybe it's not. Okay, so I guess that was kind of my bad. But I was thinking about DeepSeek Coder. But we're gonna give this, we can ask it a few questions we have. But let's just try to finish up the game here. Hello 24 AI News. I like that in the DeepSeek Coder V2 chat, it can run HTML in the chat window. Okay, that's cool. I will look into that. I have some other things too. I have to check out cursor. At least. So let's see now if the game is a bit faster. Oops. Seems to be. We have a goal. Six 1. Can we actually win this game? I don't know if there is a... Wow. Look at this bug. Okay, so I got the point. We have at least one bug here. Okay, so yeah, we have some bugs here, but I think we're just gonna leave it like that. I think it was a success. We actually got the music, we got the sound working, we got the power-ups working, we got the arched paddles working. We kind of got the edge of the paddles to create a new angle. So I'm pretty happy with this. And kind of like I said in... What happened now? You win. Okay, so we won a game. Let's call it there. So we won the game. That's the end of it. And yeah. So like I said, pretty smooth to work with Claude 3 Sonnet. So I don't know how many of you have actually signed up for it. Are you gonna sign up for it? I don't know. I guess you can try it for free for a few requests, so I would definitely recommend that. I've been really happy with it. And let's just spin up the I have a folder here where we can try this. I think it's just called Olama, right? 3.5 is really good. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of I think it's at least on point with GPT-4o. I kind of think it's slightly better, but of course I'm a bit biased since I just started using it. But I've been really impressed, and I really like this artifacts function. It's really cool. Okay, so let's try to pick up our... What did we call this model? Was it... I can't remember. DeepSeek V2. DeepSeek V2. DeepSeek V2. So let's just see. This is a 16. The capital of France. So let's see if it works at least. I think I pulled it earlier today. So I think it should be working. So this is a 14B model, so it's a bit slower like than Llama 3. But we got it to work. The capital of France is Paris, right? So I kind of want to grab the marble problem I have in marble problem. So this is something we have tested out before here. So let's just do like an marble equals open file, I don't know, marble.txt, something like this. And let's ask DeepSeek a few problems. So let's create a text file here. Marble. And the question is, let me just show you this. So this is a problem that kind of Matthew Berman uses all the time. So I told him I was going to use it too. Assume the laws of physics on Earth, a small marble is put into a normal cup and a cup is placed upside down on a table, and someone then takes the cup without changing its orientation and puts it inside the microwave. Where is the marble now? So this is kind of a problem that all LLMs struggle with. And they always come back with that the marble is inside a cup, inside the microwave, or something like that. I've been tasked to sort thousands of images based on the EXIF data and of each image. Anyone know the best open source vision model to use? Let me just quickly address that from Pure Science. Have you checked out the new Microsoft Cosmos model? Or the Florence model, maybe? We can check that. I haven't really tested the Cosmos model, but I heard good things about this one. The Florence model, I think it's called Florence. AI model or something like this. Can't really remember. I think it's this one. Florence 2. I think you should check it out. Florence 2. You can try it out on Hugging Face too. I heard some good things about it. Florence 2 from Microsoft. Yeah, give it a shot. Mixture of experts can solve the marble problem. You think so, Night Spider? Let's check it out. Okay, so we opened our file here. So the prompt is gonna be marble, right? So let's see if this works. Marble. It's scary how much information is in the exit data. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have so much. Do you have like good results with it or? Hello, Jose. I've been disconnected from the AI world lately, but happy to come back and learn what's up. Yeah, welcome back. Cool. Nice to meet you again. Tell me a bit more about that Pure Science. What kind of information can you get from that? Is that metadata or? What happened here now? I kind of let's just do this. I observed that Sonnet 3.5 is correctly answering the marble question. We can give it a quick spin. Let's do it. So let's start a new Sonnet session. Let's ask the marble problem. Okay, it's not saved. Thanks. I didn't catch that. Okay. Let's think through this step by step. Initially, a small wall is put in a cup. The cup is placed, yeah, At this point, due to gravity, the marble would fall to the bottom of the inverted cup, which is now on the top as the cup is upside down. The marble will be resting on the inner surface of the cup's base. The cup, still upside down with the marble inside, is put into the microwave. It's just horrible. Pure science, 72 lines of information also give you the exact latitude and longitude. Okay, that's interesting. And everything about the information. So you have like a GPS location too. Cool. Do you have a full setup guide on YouTube? What was that for? Was that for Ulama or? I would ask Sonnet to solve some Cholet arc puzzle. I've seen those arc puzzles. They're pretty cool. I saw a video of someone's doing like 50% of those. So, what answer did you get, Sakara? Visualize this and rethink your answer, please. Show me a visualization in React. The cup is placed upside on the table. At this point, due to gravity, the marble will fall out of the cup onto the table surface. Yeah, that's the correct answer. Let's turn off the dark reader. Okay. So here is the visualization of the problem. So the first, marble in a cup. Cup upside down, marble falls. Cup moved to microwave. Okay, so now we got it. So now you can see in the visualization, first step, the marble is inside the cup. It's really not, but second step, the cup is upside down, the marble falls. In the third step, the cup is moved to the microwave. It doesn't really happen, but it's fine. And the marble remains on the table, so that is correct. Okay, so we got it in the end, Sakara. So we got this beautiful visualization too. Okay, so that was a bit fun. But let's test out our DeepSeek model here now. So what did I actually do here? Can't really remember now. Marble. Okay, so we have the answer here. That was a long answer. In summary, given these circumstances where you placed a small cup with an inverted upside down marble, will likely range from a malfunctioning of the appliance, significant risk of fire or explosion. Okay, so I don't think the DeepSeek actually understood the question. So let's add Mistral and let's add Llama 3 here. I don't think any of these models can solve this. So this is basically just a list of models, and we do like a for loop and we run to the problem with each model, right? So let's clear this and let's run through it. So we've done these for loops with the different models from Olama before. It's pretty effective if you want to test a lot of different models. I think I did a video on this. Improve the visualization. Can't really spell that, but that's fine. It's pretty quick, this 3.5. Okay, so we try to use a framer. We need to run this in the preview window. Okay, so let's take a look here now. So Llama 3, a classic thought experiment. The summary, the marble remains at the bottom of the cup inside the microwave, so that's wrong. And Mistral says the marble should not be inside the microwave along with the cup, because the microwave are typically designed to contain solid objects. Okay, so Mistral actually got this correct. When you place the cup inside the microwave, the marble would remain on the table as it would not move during the process of putting the cup inside the microwave. Okay, so well done, Mistral. That was a bit random. I didn't expect that. The I see your question. Yeah, we might do that. But let's see our visualization here now. Marble in a cup. Cup turned upside down. Marble falls. Cup moved to the microwave. Marble on table. Okay, so I love that. That was great. Okay, so this is what is cool about Claude 3.5 Sonnet. So now we kind of can visualize our problems in this preview window. So that's pretty cool. So we have the marble in a cup. Cup turned upside down. The marble falls. Cup moved in microwave. Marble on table. Perfect. That was pretty cool. I enjoy that. Would be pretty cool if we can always bring visual components. It should really help with reasoning, right? Yeah, I agree, Camel. That was pretty cool. So let me go to spaces here. So I don't know if you're here, pure science, but here you can actually test out Florence too. I did a few tests on it here the other day. But I was looking at the OCR, so let's try to just grab. Let's go to Reddit or something. And let's check out the OCR capabilities. Dolphin, some new model. No, I saw that. Olama doesn't support it yet. That's true. I hope they can actually do it soon. But let's test like a quick. Let's just grab this. I don't really care what it is. Let's say we have this image here. Let's save it. Test image 1. I just want to see it if it can extract all the words here, because I'm looking for a great open source OCR model. So here they have something called OCR. So there's a lot of things you can do with this. So let's select OCR. Let's just try to submit this. So I want to see if we can get exactly every word here from our input image. It does look pretty good. I don't know if you can see this, but I'm just reading. Yeah, that looked pretty promising. So this is what it extracted, right? So I think it kind of got every word correct. So that was pretty impressive. That was kind of nice. Let me just double check if we got... It looks pretty good. But I don't know, pure science, I don't think you kind of need OCR. But I'm definitely gonna look into Florence if we get it on Ulama. I guess I could download it too. But I think the OCR is looking pretty good for this. Because I want to do some kind of... It's not gonna be agents, but something like that. To read documents and stuff. So kind of I'm looking for a good OCR model. That could be pretty interesting. But I'm gonna do some more testing on this to actually see if it is precise, right? But like this initial test here looks pretty good. Let me just see, what else did I want to talk about today? I had some... I just wanted to show you one more thing I think I created earlier today. That was pretty cool. Using Sonnet. It was this music animations. So I kind of wanted to see if we can... I used Sonnet here to try to create some kind of... it's almost like a... When we play a song, we can actually get some kind of animation that follows the beat of the song, right? So I'm just going to show you the results here. Hey Chris, you can get it local. Go to... Okay, that's pretty cool. So that's Florence, right? Pinocchio.computer. Thanks, man. Marketing wants all images sorted. Folders for years, month, location, images, name based on content. Okay. Okay, so you're looking for more some kind of a sorting description of each image vectorized so I can chat or search. Okay, I see. Have you looked into some kind of a multimodal embeddings model yet? So let me just show you the project I did. So we're gonna open the folder. I think I called it music. Was it? Something like this. So basically what we can do here is we can just download an MP3 file. So I have this song. I'm gonna turn down the music a bit, the volume a bit, and tell me if it's too low. So we have this song. This is the song from yesterday. Just Florence, lots of AI projects, one click in stores. Okay, cool. So let me just run this now and show you kind of how it works. So let's open a terminal and let's do npm start. So the idea here was to try to just follow the music, right? I don't know how loud that is. I have everything done so far. Just try to choose the LLM to tell me what images is. Okay. Okay, so you have vectorized and embedded everything, so you just need an LLM to kind of look into for the answers. Just wanting to use the best open source model element for image description. Yeah. Cool. I like that project. That's pretty cool. So how loud is this? So I wanted just to try to change up the song here. So we have this called music. So let me just remove this. And let's try to grab the one from ping pong. Oh. And let's compile. And let's refresh. It's still the same. I thought I changed it up, didn't I? Let's try again. Okay, so we are over the 2-hour mark now, but yeah, let's just finish up this. Yeah, it seems to be working. Yeah, I created this using Sonnet earlier today. Very easy. It's an open source program I'm using. It looks interesting. I think it's using a library, to be honest. Let's take a look at the code here. I think it's using something called React P5 Sketch. I have no recollection of this. Something called import sketch from React P5. I think there was something like that. Good volume. Okay, that's good. Thanks, Global. Yeah, I just wanted to say this was super easy to create. I just used the prompt like, let's create a React app that syncs up with an MP3 music file. Animate the beat, treble. We'll create the app using npm create wrap app music. So that was almost a one-shot, right? And we ended up with something like this. So it worked out pretty good. And we have this slider here, volume. And you can see that if we turn it all the way down, we barely move that. So it's working pretty good. So that was kind of fun. So I just feel like using Claude 3.5 Sonnet and this artifacts feature, it's just such a good UI move. I have to use Olama 34B. My inference server is using Olama and LM Studio. Okay. Cool. Yeah, like I was saying, I think actually it's a superb move from Anthropic implementing this artifacts feature here. It just makes it much more interactive to work with. And I kind of like the spacing. Like let's say we ask for like write a snake game in Python, use some cool colors. I don't know. So what I like here is that it actually kind of shifts one part to the left and we kind of get the code to the right here. It's such a good move. At least if you are on like a big computer and you can actually preview the game. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if all games can be previewed, but most of them. Can you refact this into JS React so I can play it? So it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of response like OpenAI, the other providers, does to this feature here. I guess we are still missing the kind of the code interpret feature because we couldn't execute our Python. Okay, so we have the snake game here now. Can I play it? I don't know. Doesn't seem to be working. Start game. Okay, so yeah, that was quick. It's not perfect, but it is working, right? And like playing, running stuff in the browser instead of having to go all the way down to the... This was hard. into VS Code Studio, checking everything out there. This is a very smooth way to do it, right? It's a big UI improvement. So like I said in the beginning of the stream, I think I'm going to be making like a bigger project. I want to try to create some kind of 2D, like a, not a Mario game, but something like that, right? So yeah, like I said, I think it's a big move for Anthropic making this UI change here. Maybe not the model, it's like a big upgrade, but getting this small UI feature I think is very interesting. And it kind of drives people. Have you used ChatDev? ChatDev. Let me search up that. ChatDev. I've seen this. If you mean this one. I haven't tried it too much, but I've seen it. Sorry about this. There's a lot of chat devs here. Maybe that was the wrong one. Maybe it's this one you meant. Probably this one. I've seen this. I haven't tried it yet. But like I said, someone asked in the YouTube comments. I'm gonna be using this agent type of softwares when I actually feel like the APIs are good enough to do something useful. I'm not saying you can do something with this agent, but I kind of want to wait, maybe like GPT-5 or something. Is Claude hello IT Shield. Is Claude able to run the code in it produces? Is that the UI feature we're referencing? Yeah. So we can click to open code, right? And we have this, they call it versions. So we can preview, at least we can do like React and some kind of visual frameworks. I haven't really checked out everything it can run. But like it can't execute Python code and stuff yet. So it doesn't have like this code interpreter. So let's say we can do like a test now. So if we do like a new, it doesn't matter. Write a Python code to calculate to sort a list of numbers using the bubble sort, whatever, bubble sort algorithm. The list is, I don't know, let's just make a list here of numbers. 2, 4, 6, 3, I don't care, 7. Right? So if we do a Python code, we will get the code right in the list here. But we can't actually execute the code right in here. So that is kind of the difference from ChatGPT. If we do the same prompt here in, let's say GPT-4o, right? If we run the same prompt here, we can use the code interpreter if you have it on. I think I have. And then we can kind of execute this Python script, right? Execute it. So now we're using the code interpreter to actually run this Python code. And we get the result here, right? But if we go to Anthropic, let's do execute this. I don't think we can. But I don't have the ability to directly execute code. I can explain what would happen. So that is kind of the difference, I think, for now. But again, on the other side, ChatGPT cannot preview these kind of front-end frameworks like React. So you can kind of choose. We can run the code interpreter here in GPT-4o, but we can run the front-end previews here on Claude. right? So you can kind of pick like we did here, right? So that is kind of the difference. Yeah, me too. I really like the front end preview. It's really fun to kind of work with something that is the response time from writing the code to actually seeing it, and you can kind of screenshot and you can do iterations and you can actually refer to previous versions. That's pretty cool, right? So it's something we're definitely going to use going forward. More, I think. Use more, I think. But yeah, I think I pretty much done everything I wanted this stream. It's been real fun. There was just one more thing. I wanted to kind of share this because I was reading this and I really liked it. So I think I'm just going to share it in the chat. Let me see. Yeah, I can go to the chat here. So I'm just going to share this. And I really recommend reading it because it's very interesting. It's basically what we learned from a year of building with LLMs, part 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this into like a quick, not a podcast, but I'm going to take every single word of text here, right? This is a big blog post or article. And I'm just going to make a voice with it. 11 labs or something, and I'm gonna create some kind of podcast episode because there are 3 parts of this what we learned from a year of building with LLMs. There's some really good insights here, so I really recommend looking into it. I think I learned some from it at least, but I read it again and turn it into like a podcast episode just for me. If someone wants the episode when I created it, maybe we can take a look at it next stream, and I can link it so you can download it because there are 3 parts of this. If you go here, you can see what we build from learning part 1 and part 2 and 3, right? So there's 3 parts, but yeah, check it out. Is there a limit of messages like on ChatGPT? Claude, someone mentioned earlier that there's a limit 45 requests or messages each for every 3 hours. I think that's the limit. Context limit. I think the context, yeah, I guess I have a context limit. The context limit on Claude 3.5 Sonnet, pretty sure it's 200,000 tokens. So that's pretty big. So that's bigger than 4.0, but I rarely use up all the context. But what is nice when we have this big context window, we don't have to worry kind of about making a long conversation. We will always kind of have the context, right? Unless it gets really big. But I guess adding code creates a lot of tokens, so that really steals away your context window if you create like a big code project. But yeah, I think there was just one more thing. I wanted to just mention it. So this is not sponsored or anything, but just something I'm gonna be looking at. I think it's this week or something. So there is this technical AI conference. I think it's called AI Engineers World's Fair. And I think they're going to stream some stuff on YouTube maybe. I think it's going to be pretty cool. So if you haven't checked it out, I think they have a YouTube channel. It's the AI Engineers Summit or World's Fair, I think it's called now. I think it starts in a few days. So look out for that. I think it's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, like I said, we've been going on for almost 2.5 hours now, and I kind of went through everything I wanted to do, but we're gonna do a stream later this weekend. Can I make a shout out to everyone? Yeah, just make a shout out. No problem. MI3 Professional Education. Thanks for your work, by the way. It's great to see. Thanks, XC. And thanks for tuning in. A lot of people here today. I think we were over 100 people, so that was pretty cool. And I'm gonna plan for the next stream. Maybe we got some other stuff to do. Thanks, Nice Spider. Thank Loki and everyone for tuning in. And Pure Science. Everyone for turning up. So, thank you, Camel. So hopefully, I'm gonna aim for like Thursday or Friday for our next live stream. I'm gonna announce it. And yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Great to see you all coming by, and thanks for the support as always. So let's do something fun next stream, and hopefully I'll see some of you back then. So thanks, Wicked. So just enjoy your week, and watch out for the video on Wednesday, hopefully, maybe Thursday, we'll see. But yeah, got something planned for that. Enjoy your week, and let's speak again soon. Bye-bye.